I'm Jason Moore with the Ozarks Pigskin Preview. We're here at JFK Stadium in Springfield for the cover shoot for the 33rd Annual Ozark Pigskin Preview. And I'm here with one of our cover stars, Cody Smith of the Buffalo Bison. How's it feel to be on the cover?
It's pretty awesome. It was a goal of mine coming into my senior season, and when Coach got the call at practice, I was pretty excited.
Oh, so you were at practice when the call came in?
Yes, sir. We were working a pool drill, and I definitely hit a little harder after I found out I'd be on the cover. I was a little more excited.
Okay, how much did your teammates rib you?
I mean, they were happy for me too. We were all happy for it.
Well, it's the kind of thing, Cody. I mean, you're a right tackle and a defensive tackle, and I mean, this is just my personal opinion, but the O-line is probably one of the most overlooked parts of the football. I mean, the average fan does not realize the importance of a good offensive line. Coming into this season, I mean, people don't even realize tackle, guard, center. There's different things for each one of those positions. How confident are you in the other guys in your line? And as you come into this season, how are you guys working to gel to really work, even though you're 5 men, to work as one unit?
So we have all 5 of us, and then we have a junior coming in too. He's competing for that left guard spot. We've been starting since our sophomore year, and so we're all seniors now. And I mean, any of those guys could have been on this cover. I'm just lucky it was me. We work together. I'd say, I don't like to make big statements, but we're one of the better O-lines in the area, and I'm confident in that.
Go ahead, make the statement. Hey, you're on the cover, buddy. Brag it up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that, but we gel together well. We have a good backfield, and we're pretty excited for the season.
Well, let's brag a little bit on it. I mean, the fact that you guys have been together since sophomores, one of the biggest things in an offensive line is communication.
Right.
I mean, you guys need to be able to see a defensive set in front of you, adjust as necessary, whether it's pass defense, so you've got to know pass, run, you've got to read the defense, you've got to know where they're lined up. I mean, having these years working together, how has that made you better communication-wise and thus better as a unit?
Off the field, we're all great friends too, so like talking with each other, being comfortable is not a problem. Our O-line coach, they do a great job. He gives us a call, but we usually change the name for it, make it something funny, just keep the defense on their toes so they don't know what's coming. So, I mean, what's it called when you can talk you can think each other's thoughts? That's our O-line power. We work together.
And what kind of confidence does that bring to the rest? Especially, you've got the quarterback, you've got the running backs. How have you seen them get better as you guys have improved?
I think being that we're all seniors, and then with that junior, we are all leaders on the team. So they kind of just, most of the time, like you said, O-linemen are overlooked, but everybody respects the O-line pretty well. We get to eat first at meals. We get to go first in whatever it is. So they kind of just follow lead, and I mean, I don't even know what to say. They're just...
Well, the thing is, as leaders on the team, I mean, guys are going to look to you, that kind of thing. I'm going to ask you what I've asked a couple of the other guys. See a guy slacking off in the field, you have a problem getting in his face and telling him to pick it up?
We usually try to be positive with each other, but we definitely call each other out on it, push each other.
No slackers on the field.
No, that's not acceptable. No way. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the other side of the ball, being a defensive tackle. You had 42 tackles last year, 14 assists. You had 3 hurries, but you had no sacks. So, is it safe to assume one of your goals this year is to plant that quarterback into the turf?
I am looking for that first sack. I had one my sophomore year, but none. I'm usually a first and second down guy, so third down will bring in a little quicker package because I'm not the quickest of us, but I'm working on that footwork. So, I'm definitely going for that sack, but mainly in our defense, I just try to draw double teams because if I get a solo block, I'm expected to make that play.
All right, I'm going to throw just one at you here.
All right.
Would you rather have a sack or one of those kind of highlight tackles where the running back's coming through and he thinks he has a hole and you just show up and splatter him? Which would you rather have?
I'd rather have that Jadeveon Clowney hit, if that's what you're asking.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm asking.
I'd rather knock the helmet off than get the sack, for sure.
So you're all state, all area, all district, all conference, pretty much all everything. What are you looking like for college next year?
Also, I've been to about 10 camps this summer. Just really, I go to a 3A school, really trying to get my name out there, winning. We're going through some good years, so that really helps. But
are you wanting to play? Are you wanting to continue your career past high school?
Yeah, I'm. Right now, a lot of Division II schools are the interest. I have 2 offers from NAIA schools Benedictine and Culver Stockton, but a lot of them are waiting to see how I do my senior year. Just like that final
That's the way it
test.
always is.
That's how it is.
Make sure you get healthy through the year.
Oh, definitely.
So let's talk a little bit about your conditioning. How do you, what do you do to keep yourself healthy through the year with your conditioning?
Well, for football, I don't know if you count diet as conditioning, but I'm on a water only right now, just trying to stay as healthy as you can. And coach definitely, he keeps us in shape. That's one of our focus points, is being able to beat a team in the fourth quarter. We try to be more conditioned to them so we can outplay them in the fourth quarter when they're tired.
Well, Coach, I want to bring you in here. What does it mean to you to have that kind of veteran leadership on your offensive line to really anchor the squad?
Well, it's outstanding. That's what you want. You want senior leaders that come in every day, that works hard, and shows everybody else, all the underclassmen, what they need to be doing. But we've got some great young men in our program right now. Cody is definitely one of them. He has led our team now for 3 years. So I've been there 3 years, and definitely he's an outspoken young man, and he does a great job with that. So
brag a little bit on him. I mean, how have you seen him improve as a player and a person?
Well, I've seen him improve. As a person, he's got a great personality, just excellent personality. One of the greatest personalities on our team. As a player, as a sophomore, there were some things he needed to work on with his quickness, his speed, his strength, and I've seen him develop in the weight room, on the practice field, and definitely in games. But the one thing I love about him is he's a leader, and he leads our team with positive behavior and positive thoughts and encouragement, and that's what we're looking for.
All right, Cody. He's worried about whether I'm going to ask him another question, so he's not listening. This is between us.
All right.
What drill do you absolutely hate when he calls it out in practice?
Oh, gosh. I don't hate any drill.
You love up downs, really?
Hey, we call it adversity is what they call it. So we got to get ready for it. When adversity strikes, we just up down. We might gripe under our breath a little bit, but we just embrace the grind and just we love the game too much to be hating drills.
Well, Cody, congratulations on being the cover of the 33rd Annual Ozark Pigskin Preview.
Thank you.
For the 33rd Ozarks Pigskin Preview, I'm Jason Word.